Hey mama, it's been a while, but I think I finally see this life ain't about the thrills or the ways of society. I'm growing tired of all the things everybody says I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please. I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before. There are days I wish I wasn't failing miserably, but I think I'm coming around to a life that I believe. Hey mama, remember when I wouldn't even say hello?
What's going on, everybody? Frank here for the Bakersfield Gentlemen with some great news to give to you guys. Our good buddy Hack over at Vintage Havana Lounge in Ridgecrest, California has come up with an amazing promotion idea to help us out and to help out Cigars for Warriors. So basically, if you guys have not yet become a supporter of the Bakersfield Gentlemen, by starting May 1st through the rest of the month of May, he is going to match every donation made to Cigars for Warriors. So you sign up to become a supporter for $4.99 a month, he is going to give $4.99 to Cigars for Warriors. So you guys, if you want to help us out and help out Cigars for Warriors, make sure you guys hit that Become a Member link at the top of the page, or when you're commenting on our videos, hit that little teal shield with the heart. Thanks a lot, Hack, for helping us out with this. Hopefully this will help us out and help out Cigars for Warriors. Y'all have a great one.
22.
Wow. All right, what is going on, everybody? Great American morning to you all. How are you all doing today?
I am doing tired.
I'm doing tired too, actually.
I'm feeling it.
I was trying to keep up the pep this morning, but yeah, there's none to be found. I'm tired.
Pep was dead. I needed water this morning too. I just woke up dry as can be. I don't know what happened. I felt like that guy on Big Fish, and I wanted to jump into a bathtub with my clothes on.
Great movie.
I don't like that movie.
Great movie. Great film. Really a classic. Instant classic, if you will. Today you guys will be taking a look, actually all week you guys will be taking a look at a brand new line of cigars to us. Regina Cigars. You know, we got this from Cigar Show Tim and Kyle from Dad Smoking Cigars, and it's a very interesting company. It's a very faith-based organization, as you could tell by looking at any of their bands.
Oh, yeah.
You guys can look at a picture right after the show on Instagram. I'm going to be posting it. They take a portion of what they earn from the sale of cigars and actually donate them to orphanages and organizations in countries where cigars are produced. And they've already donated $11,000 to date from their website that they've said to these organizations, you know, like sponsor a child, sponsor a student, stuff like that. There's Tim right there. Tim, how you doing?
Hey,
Anthony, how you doing?
Down to the nub.
And so that's very interesting, you know. And then, of course, when you guys, this one we're smoking today, you guys comes from their Nicaragua collection. It's called the Matrimonium. Now, you probably can't see the band very well, but they give you a card, and on the card is the actual picture that the band has.
Oh, much better. I like that.
So if you guys can see that, that's what is on the band.
Focus on yeah.
Now, you know, we were raised Catholic. We were a religious family. Some people may be turned off by the religious aspect of it. You know, not everybody believes the same thing. So I understand that. But, you know, even if you don't maybe support a religious thing, these are still probably really good cigars. And I can't wait to get into them and try them out.
Yeah, I really like the smell of this right here. I believe they call it the Matrimonium Double Capa Wrapper Nicaragua is the full title on the band right here. And I like how they actually have their, oh, there we go, their website on the band as well right here.
Yeah.
And I believe that closes the band. That's how they seal it. So I like that. It looks like there's not going to be any glue actually on the cigar itself. I hate that. I really do. I hate when it gets stuck and then it rips a hole in your wrapper. Yeah. So I kind of like that. That's a really smart idea, how to kind of avoid that problem. And then at the other side, promote your website. So, you know, if you want to sell some swag or if you want to just get people to continue looking at the brand, and boom, right there. www.reginacigars.com.
Really big and in gold. Now, we were smoking the Matrimonium. Again, I said it comes from the Nicaragua line. It has that barber pole to it. It uses a Connecticut and a Oscuro Habano wrapper from Nicaragua, and it's supposed to have a gold band on it. It said to represent marriage, because that's obviously what matrimonium means. Yeah. But it didn't come with a gold band, so either they stopped doing it or
that might have been a new thing, maybe.
Yeah.
Even.
So, but that was just a little detail that I saw from what they were talking about on their website, and I'm looking forward to getting into this. This looks like an interesting cigar.
Yeah.
So.
That was Kyle's first barber pole. I had no idea. Actually, we had a gentleman on the show. I want to say Jeff. I know it wasn't Jeff. It wasn't Matt. It might have been Billy from the East Coast. But somebody, if you guys remember who it was on the show who was talking about barber poles and wanted some recommendations on some good ones. He had a couple that he really liked. I believe one of them was from Rocky Patel. But yeah, barber poles can be either that real big hit or a bit of a miss for some people. And I'm still looking for one that, like, man, this is definitely the one I really like. So always good to try new ones.
Good draw on this thing already. Very nice draw. Little tobacco in the mouth, no worries. But I did see that Matt has joined us, as well as Mitch. Mitch, welcome back to California after your long trip, brother. Jeff and Samuel, Isaac. I know Mitch did a really long trip and then a turnaround. So we're glad to have you back. You have your Patreon winning over at the club. So anytime you want to go pick that up, it's there for you. I put your name all over it. So easily detectable as yours.
And it's true. I could tell it was yours as soon as you wrote your name on it, like a lot.
Yeah, this is starting out quite a bit spicy.
Yep. I'm liking it, but it's spicy. A lot of his stuff comes from Aganorsa. Nice, very nice. I like that. Good morning.
I was going to say, this one they said was made at the Agent Fernandez factory.
Okay.
From what I read on their website. So Jeff has only had 2 barber poles, but he does love the Irish Hulk, which comes to us from Zeal Cigars.
Yes, yeah.
Now, would you count something like the Black Irish a barber pole? Because it does have that small transition, or is that just more of an accent?
I mean, technically it is, I would say, but I don't know, because the flavor difference between that and the Candela, the full big wrapper, is a lot different. But do I taste it? I don't know. I gotta go back to it. I don't think it's
on the Black Irish. I definitely don't taste it. It's too thin of a Candela strip to taste.
Too quick. It's too quick a burn.
Yeah, definitely starting out spicy on this one, guys.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But again, good draw, good smoke output. I believe this only comes, Tim, correct me if I'm wrong, only comes in the one size. As I believe most of their cigars only come in the one size, just to make everything so much easier.
On camera. It looks good, though. It looks very nice. Just getting started with the burners. Let's see if I can get that straight on camera. There we go. Real nice and straight.
So, out of curiosity, guys, if you guys smoke anything, please let us know what you're smoking in the comments. If you guys got anything going on this week, let us know what you guys got going on. It's going to be somewhat of a mild first half to the week, and then we're going to start heating up pretty bad towards the end. Not looking forward to that, but it happens every summer, so we just got to kind of roll with it. Tomorrow we'll be over at Cigars and More for the 11:30 show, and we'll talk some more cigar stuff then. That's going to be pretty fun.
Oh, always love being over there, especially now that it's open and everyone's moving about. Get to see some guys I haven't seen in forever over there. And of all places, when we saw David, that blew my mind. I didn't expect them to open up, and all of a sudden, people from out of state were going to be here.
Yeah. So that was cool.
That was a great surprise.
And I want to personally thank everybody that became a supporter during the month of May. For those of you guys that don't know, thanks to Hack over at Vintage Havana Lounge, we were able to run a promotion for the month of May. If you became a supporter during that month, once we got the notifications, you'd be added to that list. We would send that to Hack, and Hack would add you to another list. And then for everybody that did that, he was going to match it dollar for dollar and send that over to Cigars for Warriors. So that was really cool. So not only was that helping us out by you guys becoming a supporter, but that was also helping out Cigars for Warriors, who right now more than ever needs the help. And I can't tell you how amazing that was for Hack to have done that for us.
Oh yeah, it was such a huge help. You guys were a huge help making it a success as it was, and I definitely feel it was a success. I would love to try to do something like that again, keep that momentum going, see what else we can do to promote Cigars for Warriors and really get the word out there as best we can.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks to guys like Hack and Vince Giovanna, we're able to make those things that we do exponentially better because of their support and the idea he came up with. That was all him, and we were just like, "What?" It literally felt like, "Are you seriously willing to do this for us?" And I still don't know how to thank him. It's just a huge help, and it's a huge help for everybody who signed up. Definitely understand, guys. Every share, every like, every dollar really does go to the show.
Mm-hmm.
If I can make this a full-time thing, I definitely would. And we're getting there. It'll be a little while, but we're getting there.
Yeah. Nobody took us up on our $2,500 a month Patreon option. That's all right, guys. Where was it? Jeff has an appointment today at Best Buy. I did not know Best Buy was an appointment only thing.
I think so.
That's crazy. Yeah. Cam, how you doing? And Mike, you want to tell everybody the final number of how many new Facebook supporters we got for the month of May?
May saw a growth of 22 people signed up for that, $4.99 a month. So that means 22 times. So that's $110 is being donated to Cigars for Warriors, which is amazing. That's going to help keep the show going. Definitely. That helps with some of that shipping, some of that tequila drinking. So it definitely helps out there too.
Yep.
Although Isaac's doing all the tequila drinking for all of us right now. So don't worry. Hopefully we can get another bottle of that soon because that was an awesome giveaway. And with the reverse raffle, basically, or reverse winner, I guess. I don't know how you call that. But what we did Saturday show, and thank you guys for tuning in for that.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I want to do that again.
So, 22, you guys. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much. Not only everybody that signed up in May, but everybody that's been supporting us from the first time we were able to do Facebook supporters. I was surprised we were actually able to do it. I didn't think Facebook would allow us to do it because we deal with tobacco and alcohol. But that's awesome. So thank you to everybody that's been a supporter and everybody, especially that signed up in May. You guys are not only helping us out, you guys are going to help out Cigars for Warriors. So that's just fantastic. 22 new people. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I would love to keep it going, guys. I'd definitely love to keep that momentum going. I think we had 2 new Patreon members to join this during the month, which is another huge help, guys. That's another way you can win some cool stuff. You get specific and exclusive stuff just for Patreon members because it's a little bit more.
Sorry, dude, my smoke's going right in your face.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Which we're actually shipping out tomorrow. When we ship out the winners, I'm gonna check the numbers for most shares in just a little bit. By now, Facebook's finished what they're doing. They're gonna stop messing me around, so I can check those finally. And we will have that winner for who shared the most on Saturday's show tomorrow when the show starts. So I'm excited about that as well. See who won. Thank you to everybody who won and who participated again. By the way, we had more questions than I thought we were going to. Huge thanks to Mike over at Culebras for throwing in a little donation in Culebras' name. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was really cool. You got an injury, Mike.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I bought some extra lean beef to make burgers while the family was barbecuing. Like, oh well, I could eat this at least. It's not terrible for me. I'll just wrap it in lettuce. Boom. Healthy. It's gonna make my body better. And then I sliced my finger, not paying attention. Pretty deep. Probably should have got stitches now that I think about it.
I told him.
That you don't need stitches for every little nook and cranny. I mean, how important is one finger? It's the middle one. I got the other one over here.
What if you have to flip off 2 people at once?
Well, then I do a circle and I get everybody in the room. Like one of those scenes where they're moving the gun is blasting away and everyone's dead. So everyone gets a finger. Yeah,
but your right hand is your dominant hand, so that's your more dominant flip off finger. You have to really work out the left.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing some hand stretches. I'm gonna get one of those what do you call those? The little squeezer things. There's got to be a better name for it than squeezer thing. Someone's got to know.
Is it like a forearm workout thing?
It's a gripper.
You're like also flexing your forearm.
Where are your grippies?
Let's see. How's everybody's weekend? Hey guys, I had a question for you. Where do you two gentlemen? Who were the two gentlemen you guys were for? Oh,
That
excuse me.
He got excited. He
Yeah,
got
I got super excited. I
Viva
swallowed
La
some
Vida.
smoke. I saw Viva La Vida and my mouth started drooling and everything.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Billy and Gus. Billy and Gus own Artesano del Tobacco, which is the owner of Viva La Vida.
Mhm.
Those cigars are manufactured by AJ Fernandez and distributed by AJ Fernandez Cigar Company, and they're awesome guys. I'm sorry that it was a little hard to hear Billy, but they use the earbuds, and yes, only one of them has a microphone in it.
I thought both.
I thought both did.
But either way, his mic was cutting out either way, no matter what it was.
Yeah,
And it was super disappointing because he has a lot of good stuff to say, and you can definitely catch him sometimes, but other times it was almost like a silent film, and I felt so bad.
Yeah.
So I want to get them back on. Hopefully, we can fix that problem. But
yeah, they're just such cool guys, and
yeah.
they've been big supporters of the show. Anytime we need something from them, they're always they're on it. So it's awesome. I love supporting those guys.
Super easy to do because it's such a great cigar.
Viva La Vida.
There we go. That was focused for a second. Focus on that, not us. There's two faces in front of you. Come on.
But yeah, so that's who they are. That's why we had them on. We just wanted to promote more Viva La Vida stuff.
100%.
Yeah, if you guys haven't yet tried Viva La Vida, you guys are missing out. You really are. I'm sorry.
I got to agree. I think that's one of those cigars you got to hop on. I think we have to do that every month. So we're not just promoting the same 3 cigars. I always say, make sure you try Las Cabo Maduro. Make sure you try Antigua Esteli, Scovia Maduro. Just try Maduros. Apparently, gosh, mom, got a Maduro.
Pure 28.
Pure 28. That Maduro's great too, though. I was going to mention that one. But either way, I think we should come up with maybe a top 5 list every month. Hey, make sure you're trying these ones if you can get a hold of them, so we can have new ones to talk about, and maybe put a little ticker or something for those.
Yeah.
Because I want to bring you guys new stuff, but at the same time, I really want you to try Viva La Vida.
Yeah.
And I really want you to try those other ones I just mentioned. So it's kind of a catch-22 there. I want to bring new stuff, but I want to make sure the other stuff that we've been speaking of gets the attention it deserves because they're really good cigars. And now we've got other stuff. This one's smoking really well.
Yeah, it is. That's I was gonna say that too, and I'm actually really excited to try the rest of the line now.
I know Frankie was talking about the religious aspect of it. And I love that they donate
John, good morning.
Hey, John, that's cheap. So mean. Gosh dang it. The donation to organizations where the cigars are made. I think that's a really awesome thing they're doing. The Holt family does the same with some of their cigars. LFD donates a portion of their making from the Lennox straight to the fight against the FDA's regulations. So there's a lot of companies doing some really great stuff to help out the industry, to help out the community of it. Wait a minute. Tim says he's got 10 kids. Big family. He's got a big heart. Yeah, see, I love that. I like supporting families, and that sounds like a good family to support right there.
Dean, I put the name right there, Artesano del Tobacco. You can find them on Instagram. You can find them on Facebook. They're really cool guys. And, so I hope that helps out right there. Now, on tomorrow's show, I am going to pose this question. And if you guys want to start getting into it now, we can. If not, that's fine. We can get into it tomorrow during the longer show. My good friend, Kenny, we actually worked together when we were working security over the Pacific View Mall in Ventura. We did the Explorers program together for Ventura County Sheriff's Department. And, after that, I decided that law enforcement was not something I wanted to do, but he actually wanted to do it. So he worked over at LAX, I believe it was, for a while as an officer there. And then he got a really, really sweet offer to do a private security for an old folks community. It's not like a home, but it's where they all have their own houses and stuff, not trailer park type of thing.
Oh, kind of like here, like a housing development.
Yeah.
Not a housing development.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And so he's like, yeah, they made me a good offer. And so I went for it. And I was like, dude, you do what you got to do, bro. And his wife, Haley, we actually have the same birthday. And I met her through him. And we all used to go paintballing together and have some good times. And she hit me up yesterday. And she asked me about Old Oak's tobacco. and that's in Thousand Oaks, California. It's a nice spot. They have a lot of great cigars, a lot of great alcohol. And she was asking me about, cigars that I like, cigars that she should try, because she's new to cigar standing, been smoking for a little while. And, she asked about, Padron, or she asked about Davidoff, is it worth it? And she wants to get him a higher end cigar for Father's Day. So in my mind, I'm thinking $20 and over.
Yeah.
And so in that category, I gave her my top three. So that's right now around 6 of Jumanji.
Yep, we just hopped into that June, and it feels like a game of Jumanji.
Yeah. So I gave her my top three. Coming in number one for me was Atabey. Number two was Opus X. And number three would have been Padron. And of course, you can find any Opus you want. You can find any higher end Padron that you want and put it in there. I told her, Davidoff, Byron, Black Diamond from Diamond Crown.
Nice. Good call.
I put Andalusian Bull in that category because it's in California. It's over $20. The Cohiba, Connecticut is over $20, but I did not put that in the list.
For a beginner smoker, and you want a really high-end Connecticut, something that's very, very smooth, it's still not super flavorful for Connecticut. I think there's more flavorful Connecticut's out there.
Yeah.
I get why it's $20. I get why it is. Okay, it's part of the brand. They definitely put some good tobacco in there. I've always had a good burn with those. And anytime I gave somebody one of those, they were very happy to get it. Oh, my goodness, it looks so fancy, it looks so cool. And I could start someone off with that, and they could finish it without any problem.
We gave away a lot of those.
Yeah, we did. A lot. And
we got so many.
As soon as I saw how the price point was going to be, I was like, I wish I didn't give those away.
Yeah. But my question to you guys would be, if you guys want to come up with the top 5 list of expensive cigars, and I'm not talking like the ones wrapped in gold foil, spend $250 on it, what would you guys put in your list? I just did my top 3 for her, and then I gave her some examples of other ones. But that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow on the show is, higher end cigars and which ones you go for first and which ones you think are worth it.
I like that.
I love Opus X. I think they're great. But I think given the option, I would probably take an Atabey over it. And, some people might completely disagree and think I'm crazy. But hey, I want to hear your guys' opinion on it. So we can either talk about it all day tomorrow, or if you guys want to get on it now, you guys should start doing it now. Is the person a mild, medium, or full-bodied cigar smoker?
See, Dean, that's exactly what I was thinking right now, especially with that Cohiba, Connecticut, because it's a little mild for me. I enjoyed it, but it was kind of mild. And I could get a different cigar with the same experience for less.
Yeah.
But if someone really likes those more mild cigars, it'd be a really good experience for them. But if they want something heavier, then the Opus X God of Fire might be better.
Mm-hmm.
Padron's not really heavy, but it is definitely heavier than that Cohiba.
It's pretty stout, I think. And again, this list isn't for Kenny. This is your own list. If you were gonna buy a higher end cigar, where would you be? And I told her that I thought Davidoff was good, but for me, it's not my top 3 of expensive cigars I would go. But I think it's still really good.
Yeah, it's a whole personal preference in that situation. I think we should do not just cigars, but cool Father's Day gifts, and we'll get some ideas out there. Because I think a really cool one would be like the cigar in a bottle. I think that'd be really awesome.
Okay, so Tim wants to put some Cubans on there. Put the Bahique. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I was honestly thinking of just stuff you could find readily available, but yeah, if you guys want to throw Cubans on there, the Bahique definitely, he'll keep a Bahique.
What do you see?
Would definitely be on there. Tim Long. I'd put the Bahique on that list.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I was reading his top comments. Okay, there we go. Okay.
And John says he put the Padron 50 year in that spot. I believe that's the one that the Patriots got. I had the 1926 Maduro, and that was supposed to be full bodied, but that was mild.
I don't think it's that.
Mark, the thing about that is everyone's different, and they have to label it one way or another, and they don't want to advertise it as a light cigar or a medium cigar if most people will find it to be heavy, because they will lose out on a large demographic, so they'd rather be safe and put that full-bodied thing. That's my understanding.
Makes sense.
But again, there's a lot of cigars out there that we've been told, no, you better make sure you've eaten. There's a heavy cigar. And we had it first thing in the morning before even a cup of coffee. And I was like, yeah, that was pretty medium. It was so good.
Yeah, sometimes. It just depends on how it hits you. I mean, sometimes cigar that I've had before really messes me up because of just the day, the time of day, or something that's happened. Yeah, some don't eat beforehand. Just what your mood set you're in. There's a whole bunch of factors that'll change your experience.
And Dean would put the Padron Family Reserve at the top. Okay.
I like that.
And he's also getting his first box of Viva La Vida cigars. What size did you order? I would love to know what size you got.
Hey, Chuck, how you doing? William, how you doing?
For you guys just joining us, I put the question to everybody. My friend's wife hit me up yesterday and asked about higher end cigars and which ones she thought would be worth it to get for Father's Day. And she was talking Davidoff, and I told her my top three, and I put in there Atabey at number 1, Opus X at number 2, and then I put Padron at number 3. And of course, you have the Black Diamond from Diamond Crown, you have the Byron, you have Davidoff, you have the Andalusian Bull, you have the Cubans that come in at that price, $20 or more.
I thought pretty much all of them.
So yeah, so if anybody else wants to chime in what they think their top 3 would be, let me know. Padron 1926 80th Maduro, Angel Share Opus X.
I like Opus, but have experienced great and just mediocre from the line. Yeah. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just don't hit that they're supposed to. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's what I told her. Isaac David off the late hour. David off the late hour. That's exactly what I told her too. I told her I thought those were great. But again, if given the choice, there are other cigars I would go for first.
I think the late hour is probably my favorite out of their line too. Mm-hmm. The Nicaragua is nice. The house blend over at the Davidoff of Geneva in Vegas was nice. And I think they do sell that other places. I don't think it's exclusive.
They're supposed to be exclusive to that city.
But I've seen them at other spots. Like I know I saw them at Ambassadors. Because it had a little Las Vegas on there. I was like, oh, okay. So I think if you want, you can really find that pretty much scattered about.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Fuente house blend at Casa Fuente, that's for sure I've only seen there. Mm-hmm. That's really nice. I actually like that better than a couple other Opus X's I've had. And that comes about $20.
Yeah.
And again, you're in Vegas. You're going to spend that $20 on a cigar. Pretty much anyone you can get a freaking Monte Cristo for the same price.
That's a Cuba, $20.
Easily, yeah.
And for you guys just joining us, we are smoking Regina cigars, the Matrimonium. And this is the picture that is on the band. The band, you really can't see it all that well. But that's the picture that comes on it. And we have one of these little cards for one of the cigars that we have for the week. So pretty cool. If you guys have not heard of them, you guys can go check them out. ReginaCigars.com.
Please do.
And something cool that they do is a portion of every cigar that they sell, the profits go to a different organization that helps out orphanages in countries where the cigars are produced. And to date, they've donated $11,000. So that is fantastic. So congratulations to Pete and all of them over at Regina Cigars.
Perfect. As I predicted, let me get that on camera, sorry. The band came off very easily because of that sticker. And there is, from the beginning, creation God made. Okay, cool. This is a little, it's a little quote about marriage. So if you want to get your wife into cigars and maybe she likes going to church, get her one of these on your anniversary. I'm like, oh, no, it's not about cigars. It's about marriage. Totally. I'm not trying to get you to smoke cigars with me.
You should be able to smoke in church then.
That's what I said, because it's got what reminds me of some nice like stained glass artwork. Especially growing up, we went to church a lot. If my family had the way, I still would be going more often. Probably should. But I really like the artwork.
Yeah.
It definitely reminds me of growing up. And, even if you're not really, church going, I'm sure you've seen the artwork. And a lot of religious artwork is very beautiful. A lot of religious inspired artwork.
Yeah, it is. There is a cemetery. I want to say it is Forest Lawn Cemetery. I think either that or I think it's Forest Lawn down in Los Angeles. And one of the guys that I watch on YouTube, Hollywood Graveyard, he went into the mausoleum. The mausoleum has a gorgeous, huge stained glass of the Last Supper. And I mean, even if you're not religious, just the artwork itself is gorgeous. And even from the video, it looked amazing. And he said that the video can't do it justice. So that's cool. The religious aspects have a lot of great artwork.
That was for sure LA too, if I remember.
Yeah, it was in LA.
I can't. I think you're right though. I think it was Forest Lawn.
He got the Toros and he wants the Diademas. Diademas are hard to come by, brother. They are. They're the limited edition. So unless you got someone at a shop that can hold a box for you when they come in and they're not selling them individually, or your name is Frankie, you don't have a box.
Oh wow! And then yeah, Jeff, you're absolutely right. Yeah, ambience, social aspect, what you're drinking with it all changes your experience. So yeah, that's why people like to make sure they pair their cigar with something they really like or something that complements it. William, I definitely agree with that. And then number 4 and the ALR, the Age Limited Rare. Age Limited Rare is wonderful.
Now,
I like that whole new series that came out with.
Now, I have a question for you. Why do you choose the number 4? When it comes to the Cuban Monte Cristos, I prefer the number 2. That's just me. I just like the way it smokes. I've loved it. I'm just a big fan of that number 2 size and a lot of Cubans of the Bolivar. Also, I'm a big fan of the number 2. And that's one of the only things I think Cuba does really well is all their cigars are
very much so.
They're the same size. If a cigar is a number 1, it's always this size. If it's number 2, it's always this size. A 3, 4, and so on. And I like that. It makes it so much easier.
And then Frankie would also like if there's only like 2 or 3 choices of different breads in the store. Just 1 or 2 types of companies you could buy stuff from. Because he's very much against capitalism. No, I'm just kidding. No, I kind of get what you're saying, though. It's like, man, I wish the sizes kind of actually matched up because someone's Robusto over here is just that slightly different over there.
And see, Tim agrees me also likes the number 2. And I'm just curious to know why it is you like the number 4. What is it about that size? Time-wise, I like the shorter cigar. Okay, there we go. Easy answer. I know, but it was also a special favor Tim was doing for me. He was really awesome rep for Adrian Fernandez.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, you're talking about Tim Wong? Dean, let me know if you're talking about Tim Wong, because that'd be crazy. Because no, that would make sense. They're up in Oregon. Yeah. He does all the West Coast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking crazy.
Want the Viva La Vida ashtray.
Oh, it is beautiful.
Yeah. I want that pulpo ashtray.
Pulpo, yeah. And they're sending me one, not Frankie, so can't wait to get that.
Jeremy, how you doing? Jeremy, we announced how many new supporters we got in the month of May to help out Cigars for Warriors. We ended up with 22 new Facebook supporters in the month of May, and that's going to be an amazing donation right there for Cigars for Warriors. I think that's awesome. So even though there's a lot of horrible stuff going on right now, this is one bright spot right there, guys.
Yeah. It's a rough time right now, but just remember, guys, we're all in this together still. And this is the community I like being a part of right here. Glad to talk to you guys every day. I'm really glad. And keeps us going through all this. And we are actually over time. So
we are.
We're going to wrap it up. But what do you call it? Tim, thank you so much. Gosh dang, get on camera, Miguel. Thank you so much for these. I am really enjoying this.
Yep.
This is a great barber pole right here. Cannot wait to get into the next one tomorrow. I didn't look at the picture. Which one are we smoking tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow we will be smoking this guy.
Nice.
Let me see if I can find a little.
That's the artwork I love right there.
There we go.
That's beautiful.
So this will be the one for tomorrow. Boom.
Very nice. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow morning, and then we will see you again at 11:30 for the first third of the week.
And don't forget, you guys, tomorrow during the first third, we'll be talking expensive cigars and what you think of them and which ones you like better than others and why. So if you guys have an Opus or a Davidoff or an Atabey, something like that, you want to light it up tomorrow with this, so we smoke on the show. I'm gonna talk to you and letting me fire up an Atabey.
Wow, this guy over here. No, that's a great call. I want to do the same. All right, guys. You have a good one, and we will talk to you soon. Take care.
Yeah, stay safe and be good to each other, guys.